In this video, I will show you how to create a social media content calendar. Having a content calendar helps you to stay organized and post consistently. This is important for you because it makes it easy for you to connect with your followers, engage them, and organically grow your account. So here's what I will cover in this video. First of all, how to set up your content calendar workspace. Then, how to customize your content calendar. And finally, how to update and manage your content calendar. If you don't have a good plan for your posts, you might not post frequently. You will lose your opportunities to connect with your followers, and it could be more stressful to decide what to post. It can also make unclear where your account is going and make it harder for your account to grow. So what exactly is a content calendar? It's a schedule or a planner that helps you to organize and plan your social media posts in advance, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and other channels that you might use to reach your audience. And Notion, it's a platform that allows us to create and customize our content calendar effectively. Now, why is this content calendar so vital for social media managers? Well, imagine you're running a business without a plan. A content calendar ensures a consistent and organized presence on social media. It helps you to plan ahead, strategize your content, and maintain a steady flow on engaging posts. This consistency is key in building and retaining your audience, interest, and trust. To start, you have to click in the first link in the description and it will send you to this page. Once that you are here, you can request your free demo, or you can start with one of these plans to upgrade your Notion experience. Once that you set up your Notion account, we're gonna come to the Notion homepage. On here, we're gonna go to the private projects and we're gonna click on this page to create a new project. There is two options to start with your content calendar. You can create your content calendar completely from scratch, or you can get a template. I will also leave this template in the description in case that you want to use the same one that I'm gonna make today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the slash, and on here you can see Notion is gonna give you all the options that you can add. You can add text, page, headings, everything. It's gonna be through here. We're gonna go all the way down, and here we're gonna click in table view. Here is gonna ask you if you want to take all your data from another document, if you already have more, but we're just gonna click in new database. It's creating from zero our database. So I'm just gonna put the same content calendar. First of all, we're gonna add the place where we're going to set up our post, right? Now on here, I also need to add the type of post that I'm putting in the first column. So I'm just gonna make it format. To click in the format, and then you're gonna go in edit property. On here, we're gonna add an option. Now that we are here, we're just gonna type on reel photo and enter, and then story and enter. Now we have our three properties. If you click on here, now it's gonna give you the three options. So you can choose whether it's a reel, a photo, a story, or all the options that you want to add on here. So I'm just gonna keep it as a reel, and we can also adjust it to make it a little bit smaller. So we're just gonna click in the plus on here, and then I also want to add the status of my post. So if I have already the script of my post, I can see it's in the script. If I already have the design, it's on design. So for that, we're just gonna go and type in status, and there we go. You can see it's started, in progress, and done. But you can change it also. You can click on it, and here we can put it on script, and we can do the same on here. So in designing, and on here, it's already posted. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. What I like to add on here also is the date. So I'm just gonna type on here, and we have date. This is a visual option for me to see for when I need to have this post ready. You can see we already have it. So on here you can choose the date that you want to set it for. So maybe 8, and there we go. So I'm just gonna go and type on here on post number 1. So depending on how many posts you wanna set on this content calendar, if it's gonna be 12 posts or 24 or 30 posts, then you're gonna start to put a number on them. And now we just have 2 of them, right? So I'm gonna make a 12 post today. So For that, you're just gonna click on them, go to the dots on here, and you can see you can still edit it. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna duplicate them, and then I'm gonna click them again, and then now I have 4, and I'm gonna duplicate them, and now I have 8. So I need 4 more and duplicate. So now I already have the 12. What I'm gonna do is just change here, number 2, and then, and there we go. We already have our 12 posts. So now we already have a very raw but complete setup of our content calendar. Now that we are done with our setup, we can start with the next step. Step number 2, how to customize your content calendar. In my opinion, this is the most fun part, because on here we can put our imagination to work. So first of all, I'm gonna start by customizing my cover, so we can have a more visual idea of what we are working on. So I'm just gonna go and click in add a cover. If you position your mouse on the top side, it's gonna give you the option to add an icon, add cover, and add a comment. We're just gonna click in add cover. And there we go. It's gonna add our cover. You can change your cover. So you're just gonna click and change your cover, and as you can see, you can put it in colors, but you can also upload an image, you can upload a file, you can also grab a link from a Google image, or you can search something on here from Unsplash. So I'm just gonna search something about dentists, maybe like teeth, like this one on here. So I'm just gonna click on it, and then it's gonna set it up. As you can see, it's not the perfect position, so you can go and click in reposition, and you can drag it, so you can choose which position you want your image. And there we go, we already have our cover, and you can also add your icon on here. So because it's a dentist, I'm gonna look for teeth, and there we go, we already have our cover, our emoji. And now on here in the post, as you can see here, is the same format as here. We can add an icon, and we can also add a cover. So we can add an icon, and then on here you can start to customize your content calendar. And the same goes for the number 2, number 3. I feel like it's a very unique way to customize, and I think it looks much more nicer in this way. So I'm just gonna finish. So there we go, we already have our emojis, we already have our cover and our big emoji. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start to adjust what I'm going to do with my post. So I'm gonna start by photo, reel, and story. By the way, also something that I forgot to mention, and it's part of the customizing, it's I don't really like these colors on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click in format, and I'm gonna click in the edit property. So on here, if you click on it again, you can also change the colors of these properties. So I'm just gonna keep it in maybe purple, then story yellow, and then the reel. It's easier for me to visualize the difference between them. So I like it to do it like this. So I'm just gonna start to adjust them to what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna do photo, reel, story, photo, reel, story, photo, reel, story. And now we already have the customized colors for our formats. So I'm just gonna go and open my post, and I'm gonna go in a very important thing. So one of the reasons that I also like of working with Notion is because they already integrate AI for a lot of tasks. So I'm gonna show you how I use it for the social media part. So just gonna go, and we're gonna make the same. We're gonna go and make slash, and then on here, as I told you, we have a lot of options. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click in Notion AI, and then I'm gonna go and see more. And as you can see here, it's already giving you the social media part. So if you click on it, you can see write a social media post about, and you already can type the topics that you want to talk in your post, and the AI is gonna make the social media post from here. So it's a very useful element that Notion also adds. So I'm just gonna type on write a social media post about why biz need a social media manager. So I'm just gonna type on it, write a social media post about why business need a social media manager. And then you're gonna go, and then you're gonna click on the send to AI. You click on it, and then it's gonna start. And as you can see here, we also have more options that it says continue writing, make it longer, or if you want to change something specific, you can just type on here and then it will do it. I'm gonna type make a call to action for people to like and share the post. So I'm just gonna type on it and then I'm gonna send it again, and then it's gonna rewrite. You see, and now it's adding the call to action to our post. Don't forget to share this post if you found it helpful. So you can see my call to action, it's already here. And now it's done. We already have our script for the post. If you want to keep customizing, you can go and then just click in the dots again, and then we're gonna go to color, and in here you can see you can change the color of the letters, or you can add a background to it. So I'm just gonna make it purple background. So now you can see it's purple background. Now we already customized our text, but maybe I already read this text and I don't like it that much. So what you can do is you're gonna go and click the dots on here, and you can still changing your text with the AI. So you can go and then you can see fix the spelling and grammar, make it shorter, make it longer, change the tone. So you can see on here you can make a lot of changes with just one click, which I found very helpful. Now what I also like to add is the complete feed of my post. So if you don't know how to make the feed of your post, you can go to my other video and you can learn how to make your complete Instagram feed. So once that you already have complete this content calendar, you just go and then you create your complete feed so it matches. But I'm gonna be adding that on here too, so I can already have a complete setup of how it's gonna look everything when I finish it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type hey, and then I'm gonna take this to add our feed. Now that we are here, I'm just gonna go and click in slash, and then on here it's gonna give you again the options to customize, and then I'm gonna click in image, and then on here you can upload your file as I mentioned in the other one. So I'm gonna be uploading my file, so I'm just gonna click on this one, and then I can add it. I'm gonna make space, and I'm also gonna be adding a header, so you can see that it's header number 2, so I can put feed, and there we go. So there we go, we already have our feed, we already have our content calendar. And what I also like to add on here is a calendar specifically to see, like, visually see where it's gonna be my post in day. We already have the days on here, but I want the calendar so I can see more clearly. So I'm just gonna go and type the slash again, and then on here I'm gonna make a calendar view. From here it's gonna ask you from where you want to drag this one, and then I'm just gonna click from content calendar, and then on here we're just gonna change the layout to calendar, so we can see when it's gonna be the days that we're gonna be posting. So if you can see now, I already have my calendar. So once that I move here, that I start to move the dates on here also, it's gonna be moving in here. You see now it's 8th of March, 12, 8, 15, 17, 14. It's gonna be changing also. And it's also the same from here to the other one. So if I change it to 27, the post number 2, we can go and check on here. Post number 2 is gonna be in the 27. So all of them are connected. Now the only thing that is remaining is for you to update and manage this content calendar. So you're just gonna go, and then in here you're just gonna go and replace, and the same goes with all the posts, and you can just go and change and update all your dates of posting. And that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.